guys, it's coffee time. I'm going to be speaking lightly because there are people trying to sleep in the living room because it's nighttime. Oops. I wound up playing a lot of TF2, so I'm making this later than I had originally intended. But to give you guys an update on the knee, it feels a lot better. It feels way better. I was able to walk totally normal all day. There's some sitting positions, obviously, where it's like, not feeling this, and I go, oops, sorry. But overall, it feels so much better than it did yesterday that I was honestly surprised. I forgot that I had hurt my knee at first when I woke up, and then I was like, oh, I don't even feel anything when I'm walking. That's fantastic. So that was very nice. I'm very happy about that. Today I mostly just like stayed home because I was playing lots of games and recording stuff, and then wound up playing some TF2, and that went on forever because I'm trying to play Scout. Right now, I'm really bad at Scout, really bad. I would say that I'm the worst at Spy. I've never played Engineer in my life. I've never played Medic in my life. So, really bad at Spy, and I've played Scout like a few times, but normally it's so hard for me to kill anybody. But I'm starting to kind of understand how to play him. I think I've talked about this before, but right now my two mains are Heavy and Pyro. I like Pyro because he's faster and you just kind of like dash in, set everybody on fire, and then leave. Which if you're more skilled and you can switch weapons fast enough, then you can do that better than I can. But for me, it's mostly just a dive bomb attack and then you flee. But I really like Scout because he's so fast. Like, you can get away from bad situations really easily, but he's such a glass house. Like, if you are set on fire, sometimes you just die from fire damage. Like, somebody doesn't even need to hit you again, you just die. And I'm like, no! It's the worst. But he can do the double jumps, which are awesome. So I'm trying to get better at him because I feel like he and I could understand each other in some universe. I was looking through my pictures today and realized that I don't have any pictures of my mom at all on this computer. I have one picture of my dad and no pictures of my mom. The one picture that I have of my dad is so silly because my mom bought me this little like bear hat a long time ago, and my dad put it on just to be funny, and I told him to pose and then took a picture. And so that's the one picture of my dad that I have on my computer. And I keep thinking that, oh, I asked my dad to remind me to do this. I totally forgot. While I was home, we have a hallway with a bunch of family photos up, and I really wanted to go photo by photo and take pictures with my phone of all of the photos, because I've been asked a few times now, like, what I looked like as a kid, for one, and what my parents look like. And I've always been like, well, I should definitely take more pictures of them, of just like my family in general. I've just never been like a huge picture taker unless it's with my cat. But also, like, it's really fun to have pictures of them when they were younger because my parents were pretty good looking. They were kind of awesome, so they're still awesome. But I like that we have pictures of them when they were, in their prime, and now, like, they're both just so great still. But I just want pictures of all of that. I think that it would be fun to have on my phone. My mom did that, actually. She has a bunch of pictures of me when I was little on her new phone, and I was like, do you just take pictures of pictures? I'm confused. There's so many of me just looking so silly. I used to play dress up hardcore, guys. It was a problem. I've thought before that it would be really fun to make like a montage, like just a video that's just all pictures of little me. It's silly. I'm like a really silly kid. So as you can tell, not a whole lot has changed. But yeah, so I just like worked on stuff all day, and then Mike's parents are still here, and his mom was like, I'm gonna make spaghetti. And I was like, be still my heart. It's like, okay, can I have some? And she was like, of course you can have some. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna eat anything for a while then because I want to make sure that I can eat all the spaghetti. Guys, her spaghetti was so good. I was really excited about it. I've never had her spaghetti before. But I guess she made it differently than she normally does at Mike's request. But it was delicious. It was so good. I was just so happy. Really garlicky. It has like lots of olives and stuff in it. Oh, it was nice. I like my dad's spaghetti is still number one, obviously. But I always like trying different types of homemade spaghetti. I don't count homemade spaghetti as I made some pasta and then I opened up some ragu. That doesn't count for me. Like homemade sauce with pasta. I'm always interested to see like what that tastes like in different homes because every single time I've had spaghetti at somebody's house, it's tasted totally different, which is so fun, right? I love that because spaghetti is like the best. So I'm always like, ah, can't wait to try it. And this one was delicious. So that was very fun. And yeah, I'm trying to think if anything else really happened today. Not really. I didn't leave the house. So, Mike's dad is trying to fix our air conditioning. He thinks that, because when we put the heat on, which is not very often, I was about to put quotes around it. When we put the heat on, like it's not, anyways, when we put the heat on, it like turns on really intensely and then turns off, and then turns on and then turns off and turns on and turns off. And his dad was saying, because he used to work with air conditioning, his dad was saying that sometimes that means that you don't have good circulation in the house, that too many of the vents are closed, or that there's like something going on up there. So he checked it out, and he thinks that he's kind of cleared it up, and they went to Home Depot and bought some new parts and things. So we'll see. There's a possibility that, because Ro gets cold really easily, so a lot of times the temperature winds up being changed in the house. But Mike's dad was saying, well, maybe one of the reasons that she gets cold is because the heat is not circulating everywhere. So, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he knows way more about it than I do. So I'm kind of like, do your thing. Go on it. Fix on it. But, yeah, that was pretty much my day. So, I'm gonna go to bed. And hopefully, oh, it would be so great if for the third night in a row, Sherlock Cat slept on the bed all night with me. Oh, that would be amazing. Just because I never get like a solid night's sleep when he's up like moving around in the room. And most nights that's what it is. I get woken up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to him like pawing at things or walking around. But the last 2 nights, he has slept straight through the night with me. And I've been like, this is awesome. So I'm hoping that happens again. That would be so great. So wish me luck. And I hope that you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah.